Hey Gauchos! Welcome to this week's episode of GauchoTV, kicking it off this week with the top 5. This week the top 5 ways to save money while you're gardening. And yes, I have notes. Okay, so number 5, landscaping crews. If you're working in an area, if you live in an area where they're building new houses, often landscaping crews have leftover plants. You can frequently pick up some from them. Also, if your neighbors are doing some landscaping, they ordered some extra mulch, some extra rocks, you can use that around your house, so keep an eye out for that. Number 4, funeral home plants. Now wait, don't turn me off right away. It's a little gruesome, I know, but if you leave your information with funeral home, frequently the families that have funerals at those funeral homes don't have the capability or place to put all the plants, and often funeral homes get stuck with extra plants. A lot of people don't go this route, but if you leave your name and information with the funeral home director and let them know that you'll take the plants off their hands quickly and efficiently, they might just give you a call. It's a great way to get some free plants. Number 3, harvest rainwater. A whole bunch of instructional material online, how to use recycled materials around your house to attach to your rain gutters and harvest rainwater that you can reuse for watering your lawn, particularly in drought times. If your area is in a drought, it's a great way to keep your lawn watered. So look those up, and it's free. And you can then, assuming it rains, obviously. That's the only problem with harvesting rainwater. Number 2, grow things from cuttings, and if you got succulents, like I live in Austin, there's a whole lot of succulent plants around here like agave, and this is the time of year that they're dropping pups, little baby agave that you can dig up and replant. And if your friends have plants you like, ask if you can just get a cutting off of it. A lot of plants handle a cutting. Bamboo works great that way, a lot of decorative grasses, so check that out. And number 1 is free cycling. Check out your local free cycling program. They're all over. It's a Yahoo group. Craigslist is another good place to check for people looking to take plants off their hands. It's a great way to get them for free. That's about it for your top 5. Now more GauchoTV. Hey Gauchos, this week's episode is all about free online productivity tools. So let's say you saved a bunch of money, you bought your laptop, and you got a great deal on it. You saved a couple $100. Well, that's great, except now you're going to have to spend a couple $100 on Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, because you need to put together PowerPoints, you need to put together Word documents, right? There's no other alternative, right? Wrong. There are some alternatives, and to take a look at them, let's hop inside the computer and take a look. All right, so you've got that new computer, and you know you're going to need some kind of productivity software on there, and you figure you're going to end up having to get Microsoft Office. But you do that, you're going to spend $100, $200, and that's just for the 2007 Home Basic Edition. I don't know, there's so many different versions out there, and the prices vary wildly. I found, as low as $98 and up to $700. So you're going to spend something on that. When if you can get by without it, maybe you can if you don't need it. There are certainly some really good alternatives online that are absolutely free. Now, here's one of the first ones. This is OpenOffice. It's by Sun Microsystems. You can go to openoffice.org. And what it is, it's actually downloadable. It's Java-based. And here is what the interface looks like on your computer. Now, of course, you do have to run Java for this, but it looks pretty much like a standard Word file. This is what it looks like. And it has autocomplete, which is a pretty good function, but it can be a little sluggish because it's running in Java. It does have all your system fonts on there. It finds your fonts, finds everything. You can import regular Word documents and export to Word documents. So it keeps formatting. It's a pretty handy option. And it runs like an application on your system, although not exactly. If you're used to the snappy reaction of Microsoft Word, it's not going to be quite as snappy as all that. And let's see, you can go up to do new spreadsheet, and here's kind of what it looks like when it opens up a new spreadsheet. As you can see, pretty good. And this is, like I said, absolutely free. Now, if OpenOffice isn't your thing or you're not crazy about the interface, there is also ThinkFree, and you can go there to thinkfree.com. Now, this is totally web-based, and it works just like this. Basically, it looks like your standard system here. It pulls up a page, a little splash screen here, and that is what it looks like. Again, this is also Java-based, but this is totally web-based. It's not saving to your computer unless you lose your internet connection, and then it will save a version to your computer, kind of deep hidden in a folder, so you don't have to deal with it, but so it can call it back up in case something happens. So it has a form of autosave on it. Again, this also hooks up to your system fonts and does everything just like regular Word formatting. You can do equations and everything, superscripting. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good option. Not my favorite option, though. My favorite option by far is Google Docs. If you haven't signed up for a Google Docs account, it's great. It connects to your Gmail account. You can keep everything in here, and here is what that screen looks like. And this is snappy. This is really quick, and the nice thing is it saves all the documents online. And why that's such a good thing? Well, because then you can access it from any computer you're at. You're not hamstrung by, oh, I don't have my files with me, I'm traveling. You can get on someone else's computer. You can also give presentations this way with Google Presentations. The docs are pretty neat. You can see, you can go to New Presentation, and it will open up a new window. Now, I'm doing this in Safari for Mac OS X, but it works for Windows as well. And as you can see, it works just a lot like PowerPoint. And of the options, this is the cleanest interface, the most common across platforms, and it's free and you don't have to download anything to your computer. It also can import and export Word documents and Excel documents, so works just like that. Of course, there are other options out there, but those are my top 3 favorites. OpenOffice.org is great, but it runs on Java, so it can be a little slow. ThinkFree, also Java-based, but a whole lot of flexibility. And my number 1 favorite, Google Docs, because you can keep everything centralized, keep it with your email, invite other people to collaborate on it. Their spreadsheets and presentations work really well, and it's all saved online, so you don't use up hard drive space saving that stuff, and you've always got it access from any computer you can log on to that's internet connected. So those are your best options. That's it for this week's episode of Gaucho TV. Tune in next time. Until then, I'll be seeing ya.